It's your girl, and she's back at Resident Evil 4. And I think if I check my little webcam, there is a Tibbles in the corner. Look at him. He's beautiful. Tibbles! Tibbles! Yeah, he knows his name. I love you. I love you, baby. Come here. Come here. No, you're just gonna... Oh! Oh! He sniffed my finger. Oh! He loves me. Oh! Oh! Looks like he's gonna be backseat gaming today. That's fine. Okay, so... I had a go at doing this segment earlier in the week, but I did the thing where I forgot to stop the tablet device thing in the service manager, and if that's running on Windows 10 or I think even Windows 8, Resident Evil is prone to crashing. So, yeah, I got about halfway through it and crashed. But as we can see, the Ravens are back to watching, so the cartel is back and stronger than ever. I still have yet to know whether they are the leaders or whether they are actually working for Lord Sadler. Is that another Raven? Yeah, that is. None of them have money, but you just got to be sure. You just got to be completely sure about these things. That's right, I'm supposed to be looking for Ashley, aren't I? I've actually been debating about, when it comes to finishing Resident Evil 4, whether I want to move on to... Oh, hello. Looks like I can't go this way just yet. Whether I want to do a, like, after this, do I want to try and do Resident Evil 5 and try and rope Amber into it, or do I, you know, do Resident Evil Revelations? Because, all points considering, Resident Evil 5 is pretty shit. Oh, motherfucker's got away. Not if I can help it. Fuck. Yeah, bitch! Oh, there are more of them. I'm taking down your organization piece by piece. Come on. Fuck. I was going to be all like, if you go and watch the first video again, you know, you can be so proud of how far Molly's come in aiming at things. And it turns out, no, I'm just as bad as ever. I actually had a friend ask me, Molly, if you bad at aim, why you play shooter games? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why this is a thing. Okay. Yeah, but back onto the Resident Evil, what to do next. I'm not sure whether... Because I've got plans for, like, apparently I'm close to the end of Night in the Woods, and after I finish that, I'm going to move on to either Dream Daddy or, Hasselful Boyfriend, like the pigeon dating simulator. Because, like, both of those things are good, and it just depends on what I'm in the mood for, I guess. And I also need to come up with a... Nice! 3 for 3. I also need to come up with a name for my dad soon, and I have to decide whether playing a male character that is supposed to be myself will be an issue for me. Because I've mentioned it before, but I'm actually trans, so... Like, as much as I've probably made myself a target for 400,000 people, it's something I like to be more open about, but yeah, it's back at the, like, if I play a male character who is myself, will that cause an issue for me? Or is that something that I'm going to get over? But yeah, outside of that, I'm not sure where to go, because, you know, there's no... I think there's DLC for Night in the Woods, maybe free games, I don't know, like free content or something. Can I go this way? It won't open. It's locked from the other side. With a little help from another person, I might be able to get in from up there. Okay. Yeah, I was planning on not substituting, but swapping from a game that's heavy on narration with another game that's heavy on narration. I don't want to go I don't want to have too many games running where, you know, it's reliant on me. What is this bullshit? Oh, good. Hedge mazes. I've always loved hedge mazes. But yeah, because I do Angels with Scaly Wings and Night in the Woods at the moment. I don't want to overload myself with throat strain, because I play a lot of characters who, obviously, a lot of the voices I do put strain on my throat, and trying to do, say, it's difficult for me to do more than one episode in a day of, like, a narration game. Oh. Who is it now?
Mr. Kennedy. Still alive, I see.
Yep, sure am.
So, do you like my garden?
It's shit.
I see you've managed to work in a little of your twisted taste here, too.
Sagacious as I am, even I get lost here sometimes. Even if it takes your whole life, you'll never get out. Do you know that no one dies without a cause? You will satisfy the stomachs of my cute pets. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to tie up a few loose ends, like chasing down a couple of rats.
2 rats? If one's Lewis, who's the other? Huh. They're an intruder besides me?
Wow, that just went into a hell of a lot of shit there. Well, for one, Leon, you have a bottle cap of Ada. Of fucking Ada, so you know that Ada's here. And for 2, mate, I'm not interested in the weird kinks of yours. I don't want to be part of any Vore thing you've got going on. And even if I did, I'm pred. So I'd be eating them. You bitch. Anyway, yeah, I keep doing this thing where I ramble on about a thing and then I keep getting interrupted, but yeah, I'm trying to stay away from doing too many narration games at once, because that's going to be a strain in my throat, and if I can't use my throat, then I can't play, like, I can't record anything at all. Hi, doggy. You're... Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, great. That's exactly what I wanted from my life. Yeah, so I'll probably go from Night in the Woods to another story-based narration game. I'm being approached by dogs. Oh no, that's the sound of them over there. So let me just... But as for Resident Evil, I don't know whether I want to continue, like, the Resident Evil series specifically, because after this I'd have Resident Evil 5. If I could... I'd prefer to do that multiplayer, because that's where, like, the biggest experiences come from. Especially playing a second character. You know, there's the opportunity to do it, so why not take full advantage of that? Also gives me an opportunity to kind of mix things up and play off someone. Or, you know, do I want to move away from Resident Evil overall, because I've already done it? Like, I've already done a Resident Evil. Oh, fuck off. So, do I really... Oh, no! Ah, you fucking kidding me. Both Vore and Tentacles in the same space. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. Yeah, just let me fucking skip this shit. It's fucking bullshit. Yeah. I know there's still a hell of a lot to go with Resident Evil 4. And, you know, I think there's an actual side campaign or something where you play as Ada or something else, but there's still a little way to go, but I don't know whether it's going to be one of those, yes, you're going overboard on Resident Evil and you should consider playing a different kind of tense, scary game, even though this game isn't really scary, or whether I should, you know, just keep going on the Resident Evil train. Ready for you this time. You dodged my fucking buckshot! That's just horse shit. Just fuck you. Just... I'm not having any of this. I don't want any of what you're selling today, and I really don't appreciate it. Yeah, growl, growl, snarl, snarl. Eat a dick. I was actually, excuse me, sorry. I was actually debating last night about, I've intended to play Saints Row the Third with Amber for a very long time, because it's fun, and we kind of started a few years ago, but we haven't really had the opportunity to play together, because she spends a lot of time studying, and I don't want to be like, hey bitch, drop your important life matters to go do this thing that's a hobby for me. But in the future I would definitely love to do that, but I was trying to figure out, you know, how would I go about that? Because I've always, back from even before I started my channel, well, the channel was there, but before I started doing Let's Plays as a regular thing, I was thinking about the idea of, there was a game called Conflict Desert Storm that supports 4 players, and each of you have like a different role, like one's squad leader, one's sniper, one's heavy weapons, and one demo. And on that I was thinking, oh, you know, wouldn't it be great if I could like have all 4 people playing at once, and then like all 4 screens at once? But then on top of that, I don't have a capture card, and I got the Moonstone left half. Cool. Like, you know, I don't have a capture card, I don't actually have an Xbox, and no. Oh, this is fucking bullshit. Why does this always happen? Oh. Fine, I guess I'll use the fucking shotgun. I was intending to save it for bigger, harder enemies, but I guess these guys are just cunts enough for me to use it. And like that tentacle attack of theirs is just fucking OP. But I was debating about getting the PC version of Conflict Desert Storm, have 4 people playing at once, and then like take the recordings, reduce the size by like 75%, so it looks like we're playing split screen when actually we played on our individual PCs, and you know, we've got high-res footage that's condensed. I just find that really aesthetically pleasing, and it's something I'd love to investigate, but I'm not sure how to go about... Tibbles, what are you doing? Was that even you, Tibbles? But yeah, I'm not sure how to go about... Like, if it were a 4-player game, that'd be easy enough, because you just reduce everything to 25% of its original size, and then you put them together, so that's like 1080p divided by 4, but then also 4 times over because you've got the 4 screens, but I don't know how to split it 50-50, especially since, like, the resolution on my computer is 1080p, and the resolution on... Oh, you motherfucker! Fuck off! And the resolution on Amber's computer is 1366 by 768. So it's like, you know, I'd love to do this thing, but I'm not entirely sure whether these things are compatible, and I'd have to sit down and crunch the numbers. I could potentially just change the resolution on my screen, but again, it's just like I'm not entirely sure how I want to approach this. But I would love to, I'd love to do the split screen thing, because it's like, all the times I've been playing with, I've been watching, say like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye play with other people, and they'll have all 4 cameras on screen, but only from, say, Mark's perspective. Alright, I'm just gonna have to fucking heal up here. I don't really trust tentacles anymore. Yeah, growl, growl, growl. Growl, growl, growl. Oh, hi! Fuck off, cunt. But yeah, on top of that, it's like, I've got to do some number crunching, I've got some time to think. Wait, no, I was talking about fucking Markiplier, god damn it. Fucking wolf interrupted me, oh, what's this? Got the moonstone right half. Nice. Okay, so I can exit, but I want to go explore. Yeah, I love how they have, like, all 4 webcams on screen, but I'm kind of disappointed by how they only have, say, the one... Where the fuck are you? Possibly another cage. They only have... Oh, hi. I don't know where they are, so I'm just gonna... Oh, hello. Oh, first aid spray. Nice. Go away. Get more of those fuckers. Like, I'd really appreciate the aesthetic of being able to see each person's reaction to what's happening and being able to see it from the different perspectives at once. And, of course, that would clutter the screen so much, but I don't know, it would give me a sense of... I suppose, like, a sense of nostalgia? Because that's just something... That's something I really miss from my childhood, is being able to do the couch co-op and split screen. As terrible as it is to, like, be spoiled for playing on a 1080p screen exclusively for just yourself. And then, bam, you've got to split that between 2 to 4 people. It's just, yeah, nostalgia trip. But of course, I'd probably look into doing a poll to see whether that's something people would want to actually experience. Like to have all 4 at once, or maybe I'd do 2 different versions for a different channel. Fuck off, you stupid cunt. I'm not having any of your shit today. But yeah, that's just kind of... That's part of what's on my mind at the moment. Because I'd like to... As much as I don't really give much of a shit about the I am falling into a rut and doing the same thing over and over again, I want to try some new things. I want to do something innovative. I want to experiment. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't work, then I've learnt a very valuable lesson. But then there's probably a market for both ways. Yeah. Oh, I've gone backwards. Is that where I was supposed to go? When I was a wee kid, like 7 to 8 years old, oh, here we go. Yep, okay. The, combine with... Oh, I only got 1/2. Fuck, where was the other half then? There was a direct-to-VHS series of McDonald's movies that were animated, and the first one I ever saw, I think it might have been the first one they released, involved like the McDonald's crew getting trapped in a haunted house with a whole bunch of puzzly shit going on, and of course Ronald McDonald saving the day, because of course he does. Bloody bastard. But like, the one thing I learnt was if you put your left hand or like your right hand on the wall and then just keep following it, unless it's some kind of fucking hedge end maze, you'll eventually... Not hedge end maze, like one where they add different fucking floating chunks, you should be able to find your way out. Though I think that might be a rule just for labyrinths. I've died so many fucking times, I can't... Oh, hello, that's a new chest. How do I get there? I need to go over the bridge, which is that way. Okay. Yeah, I've gone and done this fucking thing so many times that I don't know which half I have from one place or which half I have from another, because I've also been monologuing, so I suppose this is more like an episode of Molly's Diary, but Resident Evil is also there. Look at him, he's the main character, he's Resident Evil. Just like, you know, Metroid is the main character of Metroid. And he is a bad dude. Horrible horrible memes aside, yeah, it's kind of like, I was doing some Simpsons Hit and Run last night, just going back and playing through Lisa's levels to just kind of unlock the rest of the stuff as kind of a reward for... Not so much a reward, but it's a way that I can both play Simpsons Hit and Run for reliving memories and play Simpsons Hit and Run as a Let's Play. Because I didn't settle on doing an 100% run, so I go back and do the extra stuff in the background. And I actually had the game crash on me last night when I was a couple of gags off finishing the level 100%. Fuck, this is annoying. That's where I came from. Okay, time to do the Ronald McDonald thing where I just stick to the left and follow it all the way around. Except maybe not that way. So just stick to the wall, and follow the wall, and wall to wall. I do not believe this is a yielding success for me. Maybe I should just get up and go look. I'm so glad that they made this maze simple, because I've blown most of the episode on it. It was kind of funny when I did this, like before, when I was trying to record this, I got like all the way through it in 10 minutes, and then the fucking thing crashed. I just went, well, okay, that's fine. Where's the other fuck? It's fucking right there. Fuck. But, where was I going with that? What the fuck was I even talking? Oh, yeah, just having, just the confusion. I might use my first aid spray now because there are going to be tentacle dogs coming at me. Oh! Go away. Go away. Oh, you motherfucker. Stop. Just fuck the both of you. There we go. First aid spray was a lifesaver. Yeah, but I had to go back and I couldn't remember what I had actually done and what I hadn't done. It's just a pain in the ass because it's like, well, fuck, which half of the moon thingy did I get? Because I haven't really been paying close enough attention because I'm fucking sick. And I'm also rattling on about a fucking... Oh, okay, I've got to combine them first. Rattling on about, like, fucking future shit. Just because I love prattling on about my own life. Ah! There we go, it's Ada.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Sorry, but following a lady's lead just isn't my style.
Put them up now.
Nice. This is so fucking cool.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
Leon. Long time no see.
She's gorgeous.
Ada.
Reminds me a little bit of Bayonetta.
So it is true.
True? About what?
You, working with Wesker.
I see you've been doing your homework.
Why, Ada?
What's it to you?
Why are you here? Why'd you show up like this?
See you around.
Ada!
Oh, end of chapter. Okay. Yes, I want to save. That'll be good. Hi, Tibbles. Hi, baby. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Resident Evil franchise, Albert Wesker, or Wesker, that Ada's working for, is actually... I think he works for the Umbrella Corporation, which is like the big bad of the entire Resident Evil series. And, like, in the first game, he actually ends up being a secret villain, because he's all like, ah yes, we are members of the first response team doing a response thing. And then, like, You either pick to play as, fuck, is it Jill? Jill? No? There's Chris Redfield, and there's... Yeah, it's Jill. It's Jill, because Jill Sandwich. Oh! It's my favourite handsome man. With the most wonderful junk underneath his coat. But yeah, Wesker is like one of the big bads from the first game. Because he disappears and starts wrecking shit. And I think that's even further explored in Resident Evil 0. And he's one of the main villains of Resident Evil 5. I've actually played through Resident Evil 5. Except for like the bonus DLC stuff. But, you know, I do remember. I also remember... Ah, there you are. Female intruder. There seems to be a female intruder among us. We believe she's connected with Sarah. We also believe that she was the one who removed the egg injected into Sarah before it hatched. She may have had him retrieve the sample before the American agent's arrival. It's obvious that her objective is the sample. We must get to her before she is able to re-establish contact with Sarah. There's also reason to believe that she's working for somebody. We need her alive for interrogation. The female should be able to answer all our questions. After we've captured her, Sarah will no longer be of any concern. As long as we retrieve the sample, you may dispose of him as you see fit. Wow, that's very interesting. Now, what have you got for me, you beautiful man?
Welcome.
I never get tired of looking what's beneath your coat.
Rare things on sale. What are you
What can I tune up? I can tune up the broken butterfly, the riot gun, semi-auto rifle, and mine thrower, but I believe
What are
it's
you
probably
selling?
worth going through and selling some stuff like the fucking TMP ammo for now.
Is that all
Because I managed to get by without a TMP. And as much as it was good for spray and pray, I always felt it was pretty lacking. Oh, hoo, hoo! Wow.
Thank you.
I think I'll keep the eyes, because there might be something to put those in later. But let's tune these things up. Oh, it's gonna be an arm and a leg. That's gonna be 50,000 for both capacity and firepower right there. What about the rifle? 50,000 for both firepower and capacity there. What about the mine thrower? Oh, look at that. It's 50,000 for... Right. So, I feel like I should pick a specific gun here and work from there. Well, riot gun.
Is that all?
I do love my shotguns.
Is that all?
Oh!
Thank
Apparently
you.
that wasn't 50. Let's have a look. Capacity, I can do that, but capacity is not really an issue for that. Broken butterfly. Just under. Oh, yeah, I want to get some money for the broken butterfly. Because apparently that takes like a full 6 seconds to reload. And I'm not particularly interested in taking an entire 6 seconds to reload. Because that's a full 6 seconds. Like... If I could cut that down, then that's 3 seconds I could be doing something else, like getting my ass beat, screaming, running around with like a headless fucking chook. Let's see. Oh, there's treasure in... Ooh! Oh, god damn it. Looks like I have to go all the way back into the fucking maze, but I might... So there's a piece of treasure in the maze, and there's a piece of treasure with the merchant there. So that's that. But where was it? Where is it? Where are you hiding it? I know it's in here. I know it's in here. Or can I blow these things up? But I think I'll end the episode and then go on that wonderful hunt for the treasure in the... whatchamacallit? The treasure in the thing... Oh! I can open something here. Oh, there we go. Well, hello. You got the mirror with pearls and rubies. Can I attach anything to it? Can I do anything with that? Oh, no, I can just sell it. Cool. so I can actually go get the increased reload speed for the broken butterfly now. That's going to be really helpful because there's going to be some kind of dick that comes along and is all like, "Whoa, gee, I'm going to soak up all your good stuff," and then I'm going to be all like, "Ha ha 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 ha, pow 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 pow," and then spend the next decade, just kind of fumbling around, fucking precision using the force to put the put the bullets in. Come to think of it, though, I probably should have invested in should have invested in capacity, because I could get it to the point where I could kill something so dead that I don't actually need to reload it. Because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like looking at reload speed as the time between you can shoot again, and if you get it low, if you get your reload speed low enough, you can effectively double your magazine capacity, because if it takes half a second, or like not even that, to put more bullets in your gun, then it's like you had twice the amount of stuff in your gun. But if you have like 100 bullets and I don't know where I'm going with this, I'm very, very tired. I'm fairly certain someone somewhere is going to be all like, "Actually, Molly, your mathematics is shit and you're dumb." And I'll be like, "Yep, you're absolutely right. But I'm also sick." So that's my excuse. I'm going to wrap this up here because there's probably not enough time to proceed ahead to another plot point, then be all like, "Well, gee, it's a 35-minute video, gotta come back and save." So I'm going to save up, I'm going to go looking for this horrid piece of treasure again, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, see you next time. I fucked up this outro. Nice.